Greetings, adventurers! Hello, everybody, and welcome to this first part of this video series. We were going to be playing SSI's an official Advanced Dungeons & Dragons computer product. Eye of the Beholder, a Legend Series fantasy role-playing saga. Here's the introduction. Choose our champions. What's this? Could this be the Eye of the Beholder? That's us, presumably. That's the squad. That's the crew. Am I going to do voices? Yeah, I should do voices. Look at this guy's power stance. Power chair pose. We commission you to find the nature of this evil and destroy it if you are able. Prepare for the dangerous journey. Oh yeah. You get that hand and that spellbook. And your sword. And praying. All the tools you need. Look at that swagger. That's the confidence of true heroes. Begin your search below the city. In our convenient dungeon entrance. Oh. We have them. Ah, beans. Well, our fate is sealed. Okay, that's that. Hello everybody again. My name's Rue, and we're going to be playing Eye of the Beholder, which is a classic gold box Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms computer game. Yeah, this is a bit old school for me in terms of what I would usually play, but I am in the mood for some classic swords and sorcery and dungeon crawling, and that's what this game will offer in abundance. It's using the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons rule set, so we're going to be creating a party of adventurers to go down into the depths and, as you saw from the introduction there, solve some kind of mystery. In the classic vintage of this computer type of game, this is, there's much more information in the manual. We get a letter from an informant telling us that we're looking for something to do with the evil crime lord Xanathar, who we don't know anything about at this point, but I'm sure we'll find out, and I'm sure the title doesn't give anything away as to who Xanathar might be. So we've got to create a party of 4 characters. Now, a little caveat before we start. Like I said, this isn't the sort of game I'm used to playing, and it's very possible that I'm going to get stuck. I am going to avoid using a guide if I can at all possibly do so. What I do have is the balls. I'm going to try using a guide if at all possible. I don't want to follow a walkthrough. I'd like to explore the game on my own. But I do have access to a PDF copy of the clue book that was provided with the original game. And that has a number of hints and tips in it, as well as some maps. I think part of the potential charm of this game is drawing your own maps and mapping along as you go. But I ain't going to do that, because I think that would be tortuous to do alongside actually shooting the video and trying to be consistent. So I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to follow the maps in the book. The other thing is that when creating a character, which we're about to do, you have an option to adjust the stats according to your preferences. I think the intention of this was to, so you can recreate your own D&D characters in the game, and that's nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use it to maybe not juice my characters, but give them the right things they need to do. For instance, we're going to start with a fighter. I think we're going to go with a classic fighter, thief, mage, cleric combo, because, well, we're doing this old school, so we might as well do it old school. So we're going to have a chaotic good fighter. And who's she going to be? I like that portrait a lot. But she's pretty cool. She seems tough. I like her. She's got kind of a cleric-y paladin-y vibe to me, though. Don't know what's going on there. Both these gals are kind of cool, but I think we're going to go with this gal. And her name. Oh, we don't name her first. We've got to change the stats. So look, I can roll for stats as I want, but we're gonna modify. She needs maximum strength, being a fighter. And look, I can juice this as much as I want. We need more juice. If you have 18/00 strength, that's as high as it gets. So we'll do that. She doesn't need intelligence. She doesn't need wisdom. She's a dumbass. She does, however, need some decent dexterity for her armor class. And I think everyone's going to have maximum constitution so that they can have good hit points. Because I really don't want my characters dying in one hit. I just think that will be depressing. And her name, this human female fighter, is going to be Kalzina. Yeah, we did it. Okay, next up, a thief. So the important thing here is that this is the front rank of characters. In this game, you have your 4 characters, and they all move in one block. And the front 2 characters are able to do melee fighting, and the back 2 characters can cast spells and stuff, but can't melee. So we're going to put a thief in the front rank. Now, we could have a dual class characters, but that just seems like we're over-egging the pudding a little bit. Let's stick with the traditionals. And chaotic good, because it's the only alignment. Now, she seems like a good halfling thief to me, but I really want this badass eye patch lady in here, so we're going to have her. And again, let's modify the stats. A couple of points in strength, because she is going to be fighting in the front row. She doesn't need intelligence. She doesn't need wisdom. She does need dexterity, which can be 19 because she's a halfling. And again, constitution for hit points. And her name is going to be Gelbona. Gelbona. Brilliant. Okay, and then a mage. Elf. Mage just seems right. Chaotic good. That's quite magey, but not really it's mystical, but not really the vibe I'm going for. I quite like her. That's very clearly an elf, and I like the red hair, but Kalzina's got a red hair. This gal. She's got magey vibes. Modify the stats. Strength, she doesn't need. Intelligence, she doesn't need. Oh, intelligence, sorry, she does. She needs intelligence jack to the 9. Doesn't need wisdom, though. I'll give her a couple of points just because that's a crappy score. Dex is fine. Constitution, she wants as much as she can have. And her name is going to be Ariana Grande. No, can't have Ariana Grande. Okay. Ariana Grande. Ariel. Yeah, like that. And finally, I suppose balance would say I need a dwarf, but I don't like dwarves. And also, this is going to be our cleric, and dwarves are capped in the level of cleric they can be. So we're just going to go with a human cleric. Chaotic good. And this chick has such like Conan vibes going on. Like, I love it. But yeah, it was always going to be her. That's a cleric. And a couple of points in strength, because clerics can be melee fighters if they want. But they need wisdom for spells. And they need constitution for hit points. And I'll give her a couple of dexterity points for the armor class. And that'll do. And her name is going to be something sacred. Something godly, something devout. Something that gives honor to the gods. No. Garfella. Alright. My party's complete. Select the play button or press P. I know what I'm going to do. Entering game. Now, one more caveat. I did accidentally play this first level already, and I did not record it. So I do have an idea of what's going on. But there are some secrets and things that I missed, and I'm going to try and pick them up again. So here's the interface. Classic sort of dungeon crawling vibes. You'd see tunnels. You can see the rocks that blocked our way. And we're all going to move as one group. And basically I can control my characters. They can attack. They can look at their spells. We can pull up their character sheets and look at what equipment they've got. and their stats and so on. So, the first thing we want to do actually is have a look at this. As a commission and letter of marque. It's going to tell us what we're actually here to do. This document is a binding commission of service to the Lords and Sovereign City of Waterdeep. The bearers of this document are agents of the Lords of Waterdeep and are granted full rights of passage beneath the City of Waterdeep. Any who would dare interfere risk the full penalty of our wrath. Information has been presented to us that there is a plot afoot in our city. Evidence points to the sewers that run beneath Waterdeep. We have no information about the exact nature of the threat, but we feel the urgency is grave. We commission you to find the nature of the danger and to destroy it if you are able. You are granted full rights of marque. All treasures, artifacts, or other valuables are yours by right of conquest. This writ is made legal and binding by our marque on this 5th day of Marpenoth in the Year of Shadows. So there we go. That's our brief. There's something going on. The Lords of Waterdeep don't know exactly what, but they're just going to send some adventurers in to find out. So yeah, we don't need that. But we will take some rocks, because they are actually kind of good. We'll give them to Garfella, because she can throw them, because she won't be able to use her mace in the back ranks. Okay, the other thing we need to do before we go any further is, you'll notice if I pull up my mage spell books, they don't know any spells yet. And this being D&D, they need to rest and memorize spells. So we can do that first and get going. So we're just going to stick with some basic missile spells. She's got Magic Missile for 1st level and Melf's Acid Arrow for 2nd level. No higher level spells remaining yet, so that's fine. And Garfella can pray for some spells. Cure Light Wounds seems good, and Bless gives our whole party a sort of a stat buff. And then she's got some 3rd level spells. Aid can buff somebody's hit points. Hold Person might be useful if we face a powerful enemy, and Slow Poison in case somebody gets poisoned. Seems good. And then we've got to rest to memorize those spells. Okay, we're good. Let's hit the road. So, go out into the dungeon. There's a door there, and that looks like a lever for the door over on that side. Nothing else of interest in this room, I think. Sometimes there's secret buttons and things on the walls. But there's this skeleton here now. There's some lockpicks that we'll give to Gelbona the Thief. But we can also take these halfling bones. One thing I do know about this game is that you can get additional characters for your party by resurrecting the bones of dead adventurers that you find in the dungeons. So we'll hold on to those bones for a later date. But let's get ready. Let's open this gate and proceed. A kobold! Okay, we just got to start bashing it. Oh, well, that was easy. Kalzina just kathunked it with her sword, and that was the end of the kobold. So, let's keep moving. Now, there's a door there. We can open that, but I think we'll go this way first. Oh. This rune is unrecognised. Okay. And another door. That's presumably the button to open. Let's go through here. Let's see what we can see. Something scurries deeper into the floor drain. Okay, good to know. Nothing critical happening here. Anything at all? Ha! Okay, there's more stuff this way. There's a door that's presumably the button to open that door. You see a little kobold foot through the gateway there. Okay, let's go back and look at that other passageway. Now, one thing I have noticed about this game is that if I go into the preferences, there is an option that says tunes are on, but I ain't getting any tunes, so I don't know if it's if that's a bug or something, or there just isn't any background music at this point. Bar graphs are also on. So what I'll maybe do is, if no music happens, I'll maybe come up with some music that would be appropriate, some cool dungeon crawling music. Hold on. I think we're back where we started, aren't we? Yes, whoops, I've come all the way back. Through that gate. Yes, this is the door we want to open. And explore through here. And there doesn't appear to be anything in this room. Let's have a look. if there's something interesting, it's usually a slightly different colour. But it doesn't look like it. This slimy, smelly drain pipe reveals nothing. Well, that's useful. Okay. Let's go. Now, I apologise if this gets a bit disorienting. Like, I could totally see it being really confusing because I have no idea where we're going. Useful thing is this compass here obviously tells us which direction we're heading in. So this is the door we've just come from. We can go this way. And yeah, here's this junction again. So there's kobolds there. But there doesn't seem to be a way to open this door. Oh no. There's a button. Oh no, multiple kobolds. Okay, let's throw some ranged attacks. Bash. 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 Chunk. Kathunk. Easy. Okay, cool. Mage scroll of detect magic. Oh, what's happening here? We'll give that to Ariel. Scrolls in D&D is how you learn new spells. And I think she knows detect magic already, but what we can do is we can always just use the scroll as a cast of that spell if we decide we want to detect magic. I can't put that in there. No, that's your hand. Oh, we need to give Garfella her rock back. Okay, now there's a switch there. I think that just closes this door behind us. Yes. Okay, well that's fine. There's no more kobolds in here. There's some rations on the floor, that's handy. Let's give one of those each to Calzina and Gilbona. Oops. Gilbina just holding those, that's okay I guess. That's fine. And let's just check. Nothing suspicious here, so let's keep moving. Ooh. Something down there. Okay, so there's no... I don't see a way to open this door. So let's keep moving and find what we... Oh! Spells. Magic missile. And sword. Punch. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I knew there was a reason why we don't... Oh, God. Ariel. Where's my mouse? Chunk. Ka-thunk. Ka-punch. Okay. We're going to try and heal Gelbona there. Yeah. Good cast. Okay, yeah, I knew there was a reason we didn't do that, because I want... Having your punch available as well makes you... you can just keep attacking. Because things are on... It's technically a real-time game in that there is a little timer, a little cooldown for when your characters can attack. So let's keep moving. This slimy, smelly dream. Oh! Punch, 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 chop. Garfella has gained a level of experience. She's level 4 now. I can't remember if that gives her any more spells, but I guess we can find that out. I mean, the way clerics work, if I recall, is that they don't need to learn new spells, they can just get them, which is handy. Now, this room appears fairly bare. Check all the walls for any secrets. Doesn't look like it, but there is a passageway here. Oh! You coming around? You coming around the corner, buddy? You just sort of hanging out? Let's stand here and let's stab him. Oh, we can't from there. Okay, let's take him on. Hey, I see you. Chomp, 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 chomp. Barrage of missile attacks. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ariel, you can have daggers. Garfella, you pick up your rock. Cool. So here's some scrolls. Now, again, this is a mage scroll of armor. Now that is useful. That is a spell that Ariel doesn't know. And a cleric scroll of bless. So she knows bless, but that could be still useful. Now, here's something. There is in the clue book. There is a hint that says the magic that defends or something can also enchant a weapon. And I think that's not to do with the scroll. It's to do with where it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this sword. Item is too large to fit. And that's a short sword, so maybe Gelbona's dagger. Item is too large to fit. Is that also a short sword? Special quest for this level. Guinzu taken. So is it oops. So that just made that into a dagger. Let's changed it. We should maybe give, because we'll maybe give that to somebody. We'll give it to Jalbona because I feel that if it's a magic dagger, it's probably stronger than my sword. So we'll use that instead. Okay, cool. So we got a magic dagger. And we can move on with our lives. Wait, hold on. Oops. That's the way I just came. North was the way we came from. Okay, so there's the door we can't open. There's one of those worms underneath there. Okay, let's roll. There's a lever on the door. A rock. I know who wants that. Oh god. Oh, she's throwing that dagger. The daggers aren't actually usable as a melee weapon. Well, that's awkward. So maybe we do give that to... Yeah, we better had give that to Ariel then, because clearly Jalbona can't actually use that as a melee weapon. That's annoying. Didn't realise daggers were exclusively a throwing weapon in Dungeons and Dragons. We'll go get Garfella's rock back. Can't put the rock in the drain pipe. Okay, well. So there's a switch. Is that going to open that door? Is that going to open that door? It is, but as soon as we step off of it, it's going to drop again. Let's test the physics engine of this game. Oh yeah. Okay. We're going to take that just now and we're going to go explore this other door. Is this going to do the same thing? No. There's a button though. Oh, hey friendos. You coming? You coming to say hi? Let's do this. Chunk, kathunk, kathok, bonk, punch. Yeah. That's a regular dagger. That's what Jalbona was carrying. A rock. Regular dagger. Give that to Jalbona. It's good to know that Jalbona can actually just throw daggers in the front ranks as well. My god, these are like a million daggers. Where's my magic one? Another mage scroll of armor. And Ginsu. There's some rations on the floor. This appears to just be a dead end. And some treasure. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Okay. So this is the one we have to put the rock on. So let's use one of Garfella's spare rocks that she has. Okay. There's another rock on the floor. So guess who gets that? The luckiest gal in town. There's a door with a button and two other routes. Door or left or I'm gonna go left. Dead end. Oh, look at that. That's really obviously a secret button. Cool. Ooh, there's a dart. It smells terrible here. There doesn't seem to be any secrets here. But here's a dart. Now Garfella can't use the dagger. I don't think the dart's going to be better than our magic dagger, so why don't we give Ariel the dart and go in and Gelbona the magic dagger, because then she's probably going to be able to do more damage with it. She can open up with throwing the dagger and Ariel can throw the dart. Okay. There's that door. Let's go this other path now. Secret wall. So this is a door that we've already opened. Oh right, this is the bit with okay, this is just taking us around in a circle. Interesting. Okay, well let's go through here. Nothing going on. Oh, hello friends. You coming round? Bring it. Oh yeah. We're nailing it. There's a lot of throwing and picking things up and putting things down in this game, which is fine. Okay, so here's some kind of... Oh, that looks like that's the exit. Down to the next level. And there's an arrow on the floor, which we'll give to Gelbona, I guess. Most character most likely to use a bow. Let's... So I have a feeling that if I tap on the... Yeah, okay. That doesn't unlock it again. And there's a button here, and that locks it. So I'll do something there, but let's go have a look. Oh, Lord. Oh, cool. Is that a shield? Whoops. Let's go get that. There's a dart. And a shield. Cool. Calzina, you can have that. Another door here. This feels like... Yeah. Yeah, look. We've already been here. This is the same. I think this first level's quite short. Which is nice, because we spent a bit of time doing character creation, so we can just wrap this up. So we've got to open this door, and then if we step on that, it's going to lock the door again. So what we have to do is we have to put a rock on the switch, and then press the button, and that's us. We're ready to go down. Let's camp first. Let's get our spells, and well, hold on. The way to do this is to use Garfella's remaining healing spells. I don't think that healed anything. And we're going to scribe an armor scroll. That's fine. We'll check if she did level up. So, oh, she gets one extra level 1 spell. Oh, and an extra level 2 spell. No 3 spells though. We'll up aid, because that's a buff spell, and that seems pretty useful all around. And one more protection from evil. I don't know if that's going to be helpful. I don't want if detect magic is useful at all. I like bless as a spell. The way bless works in 2nd edition, or at least in AD&D, to my understanding, is that it just gives you a flat buff to all of your dice rolls that happen. You know, if you're attacking, you just get pluses to all your rolls and for the whole party, and that's really strong. So let's do that, and then let's rest the party. Healers will heal the party. All characters are fully rested. Didn't get interrupted. Let's grab that rock. Let's not. So apologies there, team. We actually lost a little bit of footage there. What you missed was when we went down that ladder, we got a little pop-up asking with a little puzzle for us, and basically I had to look in the actual game manual and find a specific word in the manual. That word was below, and I don't know if it did anything. I don't know if inputting that word was correct or if it gave me anything. I have no idea. But that gives you I'm sad that got cut out because it was kind of a neat little example of how weird this particular vintage of game can be. But we're now down in floor 2 of the Waterdeep sewers. As you can see, we're at a junction. We got 3 doors. We got what look like 3 locks, and we got 1 key. But the party's all rested up. We're going to leave it off here for the time being. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun diving into this first level. I think from here on out it might get a little bit trickier, so hopefully we'll see some more difficult combat and so on. But from me, from Calzina, from Gelbona, from Ariel and Garfella, thanks for tuning in, and safe travels until next time.